So we've got live, as you can see right now, we've got Officer Jahil live on the screen. We've got Officer Tobiah live on the screen as well. I've just been speaking to Officer Haim, so I know he's definitely aboard, right? But I know he's traveling as well at the same time. So, you know, everything is everything. All right, so Officer Barnabas, on the reach, Officer Barnabas, am I come on live?
Yes, because he on the way. He on the way.
All right. All right. Cause you know, I don't really want to start ask no question till the whole of the item live on the screen. This me I say.
Seeing. I got you.
All praise to the Most High, but but we're going live.
How you doing, man?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir. You talking to myself, sir? Hold on there.
Yes, sir. I'm Mr. Archangel. How you doing, man?
Hey,
how you doing, brother?
Hey, shalom, Officer Tobiah. Enough respect in every aspect. Hey, let me tell you something straight, man. It's a pleasure, you know?
Yes. Same over here, Benjamin.
All right, enough respect. Enough respect in every aspect. All right, man. I can see definitely Officer Tobiah up on the screen. I can see Officer Jail on the screen. And I can see, hold on, I see Officer Haim live and direct. Hey, shalom, Officer Most High Christ. Bless you all. You all right? Yes. Shalom, sir. Can you hear me loud and clear? All right. Yes, Officer Haim. I can see your lips moving, but me can't hear nothing, my brother. Just check the volume, you know. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Yes, sir. I can hear you. That sounds good. That sounds good. All right. All praise to the Most High. Hey, I can see Kevin. Yes, sir. All right, sir. Can you hear?
Kevin.
May I read the name on the screen, you know? May I read the name on the screen, you know? I know.
Jacob.
I know, man.
Kevin.
Hey, all praises to the Most High. What I mean, man, enough respect in every aspect. Most High Christ bless you. Good to have you on the show, man. It's a pleasure, you know? It's a pleasure being our lives.
I finally got the audio. I'm over here trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, sir. I can hear you now loud and clear. Everything is everything, all right? Everything is everything. All right. So we're waiting on Officer Barnabas. All right. Cause you know what it is with like over on Zoom, right? So I've got about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then that's kind of it with the Zoom app, you know. But obviously it's an hour show, so we got practically about 45 minutes of the interview. So what I can do, we can start it. I mean, if you're happy, we can start the interview. If you want, I can wait a few more minutes for the rest of the Benjahvites to log on. I don't know what do you think?
Yeah, man. One mind, one God, one.
Exactly.
Unity, everything done in unity.
Exactly.
Peace and order. So.
All right.
I wait for everybody.
So all right then. So me I go wait for everybody to come on, right? All right then. So all right, my listeners. As you can see live on the screen, the mighty Benjahvites in the house. Hey, shalom, Officer Most High Christ bless, sir.
Officer Most High Christ bless.
Now, can everybody hear my audio loud and clear? Am I coming through good?
You're coming through good on my side.
All praises, sir.
Yes, clear.
Coming through very clear on my side.
All right, man. That's good then. That's good. Everything is everything
Good
up in
clear.
here. Enough respect in every aspect, you know?
Yeah, Officer Jalil, I hear you, but I can't see you, man. Where you at?
Yeah, Officer Jael, I can see your screen, sir, but I can't see what I can't.
I'm trying to juggle here to get ready for another review show, do the podcast.
Okay, so no problem, no problem. No problem, you know.
Yeah.
I know, man. Busy.
Yo, Barnabas. Shalom, Archangel. Barnabas on the way. He on the way, all right?
Yes, sir.
He on the way.
All right then. Me, I hear you. No problem. All right then. So, you know me I go to then, like how we are wait for the rest of the item for log on. And me don't really want to start the interview until everybody dip on, everybody log in, you know, as them say. But like me I said, we can just have some idle talk while them get themselves ready. So yeah, man, me not gonna lie, man. I've been looking forward.
The scripture say, yo, every I go where will be hell against a man.
All praises. But me not gonna lie, man, I've been looking forward to this interview for a long time, cause you know, as you can tell from my accent, I'm from the tribe of Benjamin, you know.
Yes.
Benjamin. Oh, yeah, well, so born in the UK, but my parents are from the Caribbean islands, from Jamaica, you know. Yeah, man, but still retain that strong accent.
I see you still have some of the accent.
Yes, man, still retain some of that strong accent, you know. Never left me, you know what I mean. But
Good morning. We can lazy ass up. It's like there's some delays over there.
I can hear a little bit of a delay.
Archangel,
Yes, sir.
what part of UK you in right now?
I'm in Birmingham, West Midlands.
Birmingham?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all praises. That's what's up, man.
All praises.
I see a lot of I see the works of the brothers in UK, but I haven't really got to like speak to anyone like one on one. I know the Sean.
Yes.
Sean is like a main one I see all the time. Like he came to the Passover.
That's right.
You know.
And I know.
So
Yeah.
I see him personally, but for the rest of the brothers,
Mm.
y'all been doing some good works, man. Y'all got some gifts up there, bro. I be seeing it.
Hey man, we're just trying to do our best, sir. Trying to do our best, and you know, put our brick in, as they say, you know.
Right.
All praises, sir. But we're about maybe 2 hours away from London. From Birmingham, West Midlands to London is about a 2-hour drive, so we're not far from London. And Sabbath yesterday we had Officer Shafal, and we had you know, a few of the other officers and soldiers who came down to the West Midlands camp yesterday for congregation. So all praises to the Most High, you know. All praises, man. But yeah, so I would say, you know, the strong accent, really, I used to play a sound system. Used to play the sound system thing, you know. So myself, I was the brother that spin the tune them and spit the mic and, you know, throw down some lyrics in between the track them. You don't know it go already. So I think that's how that helped me to retain the strong accent, you know.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear loud and clear, you know?
So while we idling, if you don't mind me interview you. So,
yes, sir.
So meaning you were in the business quite a while before the truth?
Sorry, a bit of a lag there, sir. Say that again, sir.
Yeah, so meaning you was in the music business quite a while before the truth?
Yes, sir. I was playing the reggae sound systems for about 35 years.
Okay, all praises.
So about 35 years, all praises. And coming into the truth, we still me and my cousin Soldier Joel, he's in the truth with me as well, and we still retain. We still got the sound system. We have a 40-foot container, still full of the big speakers and the racks of amplifiers and everything like that. So we still got the equipment.
Right.
Still got the equipment, you know.
Nice. You know what? When I came to the U.S. in 1989.
Okay.
And in Brooklyn, the area that I lived in was called New Lots. New Lots is predominantly Benjamin and in Northern Kingdom, and you had a good handful of Levi that was out there. So coming into the country, not knowing too much English, some of my first words that I learned were some Benjamin curse words.
That's always the case, man.
which I got punished for.
Okay.
So myself, sound system, since I entered the U.S., that's what I was surrounded when they would have block. That covers the street. The speaker cover the street.
Yes,
and
sir.
The racks of amplifier.
That's right.
Used to be a monumental. So I could relate to exactly what you're talking about, and those experiences could never leave, man.
Yeah, for real, officer, they can never leave you, man. You know, they can never leave you. So all praise to the Most High. Yeah, man. And we have a good sound system. You know, we have a really good, crisp, heavy sound system. So we're looking to bring that out for Passover. Lord willing, next year we're gonna have the Passover for the whole EU. So hopefully we can bring out the set and, as them say, tear down the building.
All praises. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like a live performance and being mixed in the right way by a sound man. So
yes, sir.
All praises to the Most High, that day will come shortly.
All praises to the Most High. I'm looking forward to it, sir. Looking forward to it. But I'm making tracks. I make tracks as well. I mean, you know, because obviously that's my thing, writing lyrics and writing lyrics and performing lyrics. So I still do that. I still do that today. And within the West Midlands camp, one of the soldiers has formed he's built a studio, ENINE10 studio. So, you know, we're down there regularly laying down tracks, and you know, so hopefully you might hear something from the Archangel in the future, you know.
All right.
All praises. All right. All right, my listeners. So we're roughly coming up. It's just gone 15 minutes past the hours of 5 o'clock. And as you can see, we're live here on Facebook. It's a live interview with the Benjahvites. We're just waiting for a few more of the members to log on. And then we can definitely get things going. See? So right now, it's just, as them say, you know, we're just getting to know each other. You know, go already.
Archangel.
Yes, sir.
Start off the thing, man. Start off the thing, Archangel.
Yeah, I'm starting it off? All right, then. No problem. No problem.
Man, start it off. You have your listeners them there.
All right, then. No problem. So there you go, my listeners. Ready to start off the interview, all right? I know we've all been looking forward to this. It's been a huge build-up in the UK. And, you know, one thing I can say coming into this, when I first came into the truth, coming from that reggae background and also soul music as well, but obviously predominantly reggae. The first thing that I kind of did when I came in looking for music, I was like, is there any reggae? I heard a lot of, as they would say, Judah beats or that sort of hip-hop flavor, R&B flavor, but I was really looking for reggae. Is there anyone doing any reggae music? And I think I came across a Passover and I saw Officer Barnabas spitting some vibes on the mic, and that kind of excited me. If anyone said, well, you know, there's reggae music being produced and talked within Israel. So that...
Hey, Barnabas.
Yes, sir.
No, I just sent it to you. I just sent it to you to group me, and I sent it to you. It's on group me. I impose it on group me. The last number I impose. That's it. But I went on it. I went and sent it to you. So go on it. Yeah, because we're waiting for you right now. We ain't even start. Yeah, everybody got different times, so check it out. Yeah.
All right, listeners, there you go. You know, Officer Tobiah getting Officer Barnabas ready for cover for this show. You know, but like you said, we'll kick it off still. We'll kick it off, and then them can chime in with we. So that being said, gentlemen, leadership. my first question then would be, how did the Benjahvites start? Because I don't know what it was like for yourselves when you came into the truth. Was there reggae music already within the body, or was that something unique that you guys have really established and sort of formulated within the Israelite music?
Oh, let me answer that question, David. You know, Officer Barnabas, out of the Benjahvites, he been in the truth. Out of the Benjahvites, he been in the truth the longest. Officer Barnabas, you in? I just saw his name pop up there.
We just see him.
Officer Barnabas.
Yeah. They look like they're trying to figure out the mic.
Okay, just trying to get the audio. Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yo.
Hey, Officer.
Yes. You're live now, bro.
Yeah. And somebody phone me for back. I know I'm a little piece of chicken back phone all the thing I got.
That's why I look forward to that interview. Yeah, I mean, I lie, my man can just be himself, you know. Hey, Officer Barnabas, hey, enough respect, sir. Shalom, sir. Most High Christ bless. Good to see you. Good to see you, my brother. Enough respect in every aspect. You don't know already, see it? Hey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you're tuning at the right time, sir. We just about to start kick off the interview and ask some questions. So the question I was asking the question really was how did the Benjahvites come about? Because when I first came into the truth, I was really searching for that reggae music, some reggae vibes, you know. And I think you was the one that I saw on a Passover video. I saw you chatting some lyrics, some vibes. Let me say, all right, yes, man, I'm a reggae in a IUIC, enough respect. So that's my question, really. How did this whole thing with the Benjahvites really come about, man?
Aye, obviously I am. You have to speak on that in the cause obviously I am the one with the
eloquent.
The whole thing.
All
you know,
right.
I was at two by your house, everything were. And that's a plug in for me, you know?
All right then, Officer Ayim, by your time.
Yes. So like Tobias was saying, and Officer Barnabas is really the pioneer. I mean, and I guess most I just order sort who brought the truth. And you gotta come in fellowship, because everything we do, they do also too in our congregation. They do music. It's like, what? As a matter of fact, listen to this. And he let me hear Officer Barnabas performing at a day. And I was like, oh wow, that's cool. So when I got into the truth, I guess leadership wanted to take, I guess, the music to a different height also. And then, and Officer Zakai, I guess, who was in communication with Deacon Asaph and the rest of the leadership, they said, well, why don't you get all the brothers together that has this talent, and let's do something. And myself, I produce also, and Officer Jalil also came in the scene. He was producing. And we all got together and said, all right, let's try it and do something. And we tried it. We did a couple of songs and we presented to leadership. And then they said, okay. And I think this time we were just having fun with the music, because none of us really thought we'll be doing music into the truth. You know?
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Then, yes, we can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Officer Haim,
Yes.
you giving the express version, man. Give the tabernacle.
I'm sorry, man.
The tabernacle story.
Yeah.
Nameless.
Yes. I'm fast forwarding to that. When it came to one Feast of Tabernacle, and Deacon Abiel used to always get at the bench, get at the group, like, okay, what y'all doing? We doing music. But we used to always do videos of us working in the studio and going back to and Deacon that named us because it was Benjamin and Levi doing Benjamin music, And he was like, what are you guys? What, the Benjahvites or something? It was like, exactly, yeah, that's what we are. We are the Benjahvites. So the name Benjahvites originated at a Feast of Tabernacle with Deacon ENINE10. You know, we always had our little battles, Judah versus Benjamin in the music or whatever. And the name Benjahvite just stuck, being Benjamin and Levi doing the music.
Hey, all praises to the Most High, all praises. And I'm telling you, man, that name is just appropriate. I don't think you could have come up with a better name than that, you know, for real.
All praises to the deacon.
Serious words, man. Serious. Actually, I remember now that clip we did see of Officer Barnabas. I think I remember him sitting down and he was chanting the Babylon is burning. With him one side, that video clip we did see for the first time, and yeah, man, we just get excited to know say reggae music there amongst IUIC, enough respect in every aspect. So our praise to the Most High, you know. So yeah, so my next question was going to be really how the name came about, but you've just given me the explanation how the name came into fruition, you know. So our praise to the Most High. So my next question then would be really, so how long has the Benjahvites? How long have you guys been together then as a? Would you class yourself as a group? Because obviously, I know you've done a few albums now. So would you say that you're a group, or you still do things on an individual basis? How is it?
Yes, sir.
A group. We're a group. We've been together for about 3 years now, officially.
All praises, Officer Jay. Enough respect.
We are a group. You know, we came together, and we vibes together, and we seen that we could merge our music styles together, and from there, the Most High blessed it.
All praises to the Most High.
Yeah, also to add to that too, is like, you know, the more we learn the scriptures, the more application we use towards what we do in the music, and it's all about the unity. So of the group, the essence and the backbone of the group is the unity that we have amongst each other, and which is a bit challenging now, being that most of the group is scattered in different states. You know.
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, left me here. Oh yeah, including Jacket.
Yeah.
Abandon your Officer Jay.
Yes, I'm the last one on the ship here.
Okay, sir. Yeah, you're holding the ship well, sir. You're holding up the ship well, you know.
Definitely. So the unity is what we've been. That's been our energy source. Our energy source is the unity, and I guess with that, definitely, we are a group. We are a group. It's cool. Every man putting in talent in forming this group.
All praises, sir. Well, I can definitely say that you all complement each other very well. I think the Most High, you can definitely say the Most High is in bringing the energies and the entity together. On really complement each other well, and I have to say as well, with the albums that you've brought out to date, man, they're just me personally, I'm gonna them exceptional, you know. Them just exceptional because the flavor, the style, and the musical genre and the different type of melodies that we have through the various albums has definitely been something that's been inspirational to a lot of us down here, you know. So long may that continue, enough respect in every aspect.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, can I speak a bit?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what we ever bring to the table yet? We are talking about the beats, because the beats make the music
for real.
Fiery. See what I'm saying? Because I call Officer Ayim the beat master, and I call Officer Jalil the vice master, because these man have something about them. Them have something about them. I can't even dream, because we just go to the table. It's not that we have something planned out or we sit down and write something. No, we say, okay, we're going to meet up Thursday night. And we're going studio, we sit down, we start to beat some brews, and everything just accumulates. I say, yeah, man. And I say, all right, Jalis, Officer Jolly start to play the guitar, maybe Officer Aim over here, son. Everything just accumulate up, and that everything what you see, bro, is not so we're sitting with something and design nothing. You feel me? It's just natural, bro. For real, natural.
Yes, man. Yeah, man, me over, man, me over. We can sense that still, because we know the flavor of how this thing work when it comes to the musical flavor, when it comes to Benjamin. We never, I know something where you always sit down and plan. Sometimes you just get a vibe. You might get a melody, and from the melody, you get another little bit of instrument, and before you know it, you have something with us. You just create out of nothing. You know? So enough respect. So let's come on to the album, right? Because the first album that I'm gonna bring out was Invigorate Israel, right? Invigorate Israel. So how did that first album come about? And also the name for the album. Because like I said, that was the first album was very prominent in terms of really introducing yourselves as a group that really brings out that kind of Benjamin flavor. So again, you know, how did that first album come about, and the name as well?
Officer Jalil, you want to take this one? All right, I'm not sure if Officer Jalil is on.
Okay, sir.
That first...
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm trying to rush out the house. Hey, repeat that question again.
Yes, sir.
Invigorate Israel, so I can answer it.
Yes, sir. So I was just saying, with this first album that you brought out, which was really which really showcased the talent and the musical flavor of the Benjahvites as a group. My question was really, how did that first album come about, and also the choosing of the name? I understand the name, but for listeners who maybe aren't repented or as yet, how did that name come about, as well as opposed to the album?
Okay, right. So, as Officer Aim was just going over about the beginning of the Benjahvites, right? I'm like the baby of the Benjahvites. I'm the final, like, you know, dude that came about, you know. Because before that you had Jakim, Officer Barnabas, Tobias, you know, and there was already a problem, you know. So and these brothers actually reintroduced me to reggae music, because even though I was born in Jamaica, I grew up there 15 years, and then I came here. I was more doing Judah music when I first started making music. I was
he was a Yankee yard man, you know.
So
yes.
So the new challenge for me was to create something that would match the brothers, but it couldn't be no mediocre, because I don't settle for mediocre. Nothing that we do can at all, in no way, shape, or form, be mediocre. So I was tasked with creating something that was gonna fit with these brothers, and that was gonna sound good. So I sat down in the house, and I came up with, I think, Thank You. What's it called? Thank You, with Officer Tobias and Barnabas. And after that, we came up with In Control. We came up with some other tracks. So that's how we got the ball rolling with that. And the sound wasn't anything like it was premeditated. Everything just happened out of accident. That's how most of my music is. You know, it happens out of accident. Yeah, all the music happens out of accident, and that's how I let it work. You know, so after we finished the music, as Officer Haim was saying, I appreciate the unity with the brothers, and I never see things as like one man doing everything by himself. So I believe Officer Haim, if I'm not mistaken, was the one that came up with the name. Right, Officer?
Yes, absolutely. And it went to along the lines of Officer Jalil is saying, because it was a different talent, And after a couple of performances on feast days and wedding feasts, we used to always get together and perform. And you know how Benjamin music get. You cannot listen to Benjamin music and sit in your seat. You got to get up. So then leadership was like, well, why don't you guys do an album? So from what's been happening, brothers pouring their talent and the music is actually sound good. So it came to mind, invigorate. To invigorate is a rebirth. So the time actually thought we were going to be doing music in the truth. We thought that's something we left behind. We're just going to be strictly Bible and going out in the streets and cutting up doctrines. So when the music was started to grow and grow, I said, well, must be the birth in the beginning of us bringing something different to Israel. So, and the lyrics too, and the lyrics that we have in the different songs touch on so many different topics. And I called the brothers up. I said, look, we're going to invigorate Israel. What do you think about that? And we kind of meditated on it for a minute. Officer Barnabas, you can't be in a studio with them it being cloudy and frankincense and myrrh. Said, you know what? Invigorates the new beginning, and we reconfiguring the sound of reggae amongst our people. So, you know, the name of that album came from the extensive work that we put in that first year getting together.
All praises, sir. All praises. I will just say on this particular Zoom client, we have about 7 minutes left. Unfortunately, with Zoom, we have about 7 minutes left before obviously the Zoom client kick off, right? Or click out, should I say? So let me ask then, within the 7 minutes that we have, and hopefully, I know time we haven't had a lot of time, but maybe we can do this again at some later stage, you know. So that being said, sir, excellent. The first album, lovely, loved it. Then came the second album, Lord of Mercy. Then came the second album, and Lord of Mercy. What can I say about the second album? That was just something. That was just something after. That was from another level, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. The tracks, everything else was like you took it from that first album. I don't know where to get the energy from, but I want to take it to another level with the second album. So quickly, we could talk about that before we come on to the new album. The second album, no, second comic, car on there is hits after hits. You know me not lie. So again, how did that whole album come about? And again, the title. I understand the name of the title, but for the listeners who may not be repented, how did that come about?
All right, let me answer that, yo.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you don't know, everything is just from the Most High bedroom. That's how it is, because ever since we repent, it's just the Most High Spirit working with us to get things done. So it's just the Spirit, because we represent the Most High. Mm-hmm. Benjahvites, we represent the Most High, and the Most High see us fit for that job, you understand? Mm-hmm. So we come together as much as we could, and the Spirit just take it from there. So really and truly, it's just all praises to the Most High. It's just the Most High that's bring it out on a different level. That's how it is, because we represent the Most High with this. That's how the Benjahvites look at ourselves. So it's just the Spirit of the Most High.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
If I may add to this.
Yes, sir.
Captain, get in here.
Shalom, Captain.
The best thing we have as a group is there's no competition among us.
Right.
It's the vibe. Like when we come together, we light up the incense, go over scriptures, sip a little something. We start vibing first, send up prayers.
Yes, sir.
We vibe first before anything even. We don't just come and say, oh, let's go make music. We know we're gonna make music, but we vibe with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So that togetherness right there,
yes, sir.
It takes you to a whole nother level when you're having fun with the music. So I feel like that's the spirit that brings the music on a higher level.
Right.
Oh,
If we're writing a song, like, and since like Tobias could write a song, it's like, yo, I want you to spit that verse. Like, you know, we're writing for each other. We're not competing with each other. We are one unit.
Hey.
Can definitely see and sense that.
Hey, for real though. Hey, my writer right there, Officer Tobizi. For real. That's my writer right there.
All right.
Yeah. We all write for each other, man. Most of the songs, you know, we all write for each other. That's another thing.
Hey, that's my writer right there, man, for real. Hey, Officer Jalil is something different. Officer I am something different. I can't explain the man them talent. The man them talent is something different. It's something different. It's not saying
the Holy Ghost writer, bro.
It's not saying the man them at theology school for this.
Yes, we can definitely see it, but like we said, the talent.
Listen, it's a whole machine working together, because really and truly, Barnabas be telling me what to write.
Yes.
You know, I just try to, you know, when fit it properly and stuff like that. But it's the Spirit working all together, man, and everybody have their strong gift, and it's like, because I can't do it. I can't do without the brothers when coming to certain things with their gift. Like Barnabas is a man strong in the Spirit. When Barnabas started, whatever he said, like he come through the studio one time and he said, yeah, Psalms 1, what is it? Psalms 105.
105.
That's what I deal with. And the Spirit take it from there, and that's one of the most best songs we ever put together, because it's just the Spirit, man. It's just the Spirit.
Yeah.
But it's a single, but that's not the album. You understand? That's not on the album. That's a single. That's what I'm saying. Different day. I don't know what Jalil I could do that. I don't know what Officer Aim I could do.
All right.
But I said that come for that. A vibe where we just sit down and I say, for real. I say, yo, you know, long me I quote this scripture and want to sing it and can't find the area to do it. Right there, bro. It's like, you feel me?
All right. You up now. We have around, Lord of mercy, we have around let me look. We're about 2 minutes before this thing lag out, you know, man. I really didn't even get a chance to ask about the previous album. So you know what happened? This thing I got log off, right? But what I want to do, right? Because my show end at 6 o'clock. So I want after this thing log out, I want them log back on straight away, right? So that the listeners them can get the full view. Because we have to talk about the new album. We have to get that in, you know? You see me? So if the thing log out, it got log out, right? We just want the item log back in with the same code. And it just come straight back in, all right?
I gotta do a live radio show in Liberia, so I won't be lagging back when they're calling me right now.
Okay then, sir. All right then. So we have about a minute. We can talk about the new album, but we might cut off in between. So more sign Christ bless, Captain. Enough respect in every aspect. Thanks for coming on. All right then. So yeah, what happened?
Angel.
Yes, sir.
I myself, I'm 15 minutes out, which is at 1 p.m. in our time over here.
All right then.
And hopefully I'm supposed to be an hour and a half. So hopefully I'll try to log back on, and if you're still on the air, and we can definitely answer some more questions, all right?
All right then, sir. Well, we are going to log out. This thing is going to log out any minute, so I'm going to say shalom, more sign Christ bless. If we can't do it, if we can't log back in after, then we have to go do another second part to this interview. Are you happy with that?
Yes, sir.
All right then. So let it be a part 2, so we don't rush nothing, right? So after this thing, let it be a part 2. So listen, shalom to the whole owner, more sign Christ bless. We'll keep up the good works when I do. I love the item with my heart, me not lie.
Hey, I mean, you and all the other people that repented, you know, that's what we do this for.
All praises,
so
sir.
our brothers and sisters could have good music to listen to. That's what.
May I look for a dub plate from the item? All right, hey, all praises to the Most High. Enough respect in every aspect, listeners. I hope you heard that. Oh my gosh, you know what the hell, man? Time. Can't believe the interview done already. Like I said, they could log back in, but that being done, if they do log back in, we will be quite short to definitely get everything going. So we're gonna leave it at that. It is what it is. There you had it. There you had it. Live interview with the mighty Benjahvites right here on the Archangel Show. We didn't even get time to talk about the third album. So like I said to them, that's going to be another interview. That's going to be another interview lined up. I'm going to have to line up another interview for the item. So you can definitely hear that, right? So you can definitely hear that. So, hey, all I can say is it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. And you can definitely feel the energy. You can definitely feel the energy. So let me see. All right. Hey, shalom, officer. More sign Christ bless.
Shalom.
Shalom, sir. More sign Christ bless. All right. You know what I gotta do? Let me see if we can set this thing up again. And let me go back live. Let me go back live, sir. So let me just see. All right. Let me go back live. All right, my listeners, I'm going to hook the Benjahvites back up. So in the meantime, between time, as I'm doing that, I'm going to run a track in between, all right? So go on, take a listen, keep the spiritual and musical European gear.
Benjahvites in the area. Every time the Benjahvites them step up in the place, Holy Spirit coming through and mashing up the place. Them try to do away, but with them never could replace. If you're in a sin, you better come out on the face. Israel, yeah, we have to shine bright. One accord, we not fuss or fight. New moon, a party all night. Dragon bulls, them heat too bright. Spotlight, spotlight. 12 tribes stepping at the spotlight. Spotlight, spotlight. This day, a party all night. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon. In the time appointed upon the solemn feast days. We stays with the chauffeur upon we waste. If you're not keep the laws, then you're gonna get replaced. Real saints in other Bibles where we stays. Keeping it holy, even upon the weekday. Only thing giving you strength in your weak way. Commandments is the spotlight shining in these days. Israel, yeah, we have to shine bright. Shine bright. One accord, we not fuss or fight. New moon, a party all night. Dragon bulls, them heated too bright. Spotlight, spotlight. 12 tribes stepping at the spotlight. Spotlight, spotlight. Feast day, a party all night.
No, me get to see what kind of vibes they really in. Cause the way me live is holy and me excellent and cleaner. No say them a hate and me can sleep and them demeanor. But the Benjahvites are sick, them me a kill them with the fever. Dangerously rolling and Messiah is the leader. And the singing and we dancing from the young until the senior. Them couldn't separate the saints, them couldn't get between her. And them screwing up their face, but yo, the saints is looking meaner. Now you see me shining bright, I know you see me glowing. When we step up on the scene and you go see how deep we rolling. We the sons of Jacob, better mind who you provoking. If you violate a prophet, we go leave your body smoking. No say that them evil on the scene where them promoting. And them must think we playing and them must think we joking. Party by the feast, they DJ keep the music flowing. We be feasting in the kingdom, they party with.
All right, listeners, enough respect in every aspect. We definitely got Officer Hayim back on. We got about roughly about 13 minutes of the Archangel Show left. And like I said, you know, we're going to make this a part 2 of the interview, but the officer's back on. So, like, he's back on right now. We are going to continue with the interview, like they say. All right. So, officer, shalom, say more side Christ bless. You can hear me?
More side Christ bless. Oh. I know, first, I would like to have a little closing statement.
Yes, sir.
And I know we couldn't do this show without bigging up and shouting out all the Benjahvite fans, all the supporters, down from leadership on down. And our brothers has really been supportive of what we're doing. And that's where the joy comes in, and that's where the motivation comes in. And to know that first and foremost, we're doing the work of the Lord. Our brothers and sisters have music. They could play around their children with no issues. And that it's actually being supported by your loved ones, first and foremost. And
that's right.
Big shout out, enough respect to all the fans that support the Benjahvites so far. I had to throw that one in.
Most definitely, sir. And I think that's appropriate because I wouldn't really want to go into the discussion of the third album really without the rest of the rest of the group on, so they can give them input. That wouldn't be fair. So I'm glad. Hey, that's the most at work. So I'm glad you logged back on, so you can just give a nice closing statement. You know.
Yes. And also, We want to also, Judith 8:24 speaks about being an example for the church. You understand? So we just want to be that example for everybody who has that talent, so you can see how it can manifest and bring great results to our nation, you know, and that's our motivation, that's our drive, to be that example also. And having that in mind, you mentioned the first album, and to me, I'm watching growth. I'm watching from where we started, and then we had the second coming up to the third album, and I'm literally seeing the growth, and I hope the fans are also seeing the growth of how the Spirit of the Most High is building us, you understand? And, you know, in having a group, you know, there's going to be rough edges. There's going to be times where we may not all agree on the same thing, but the beauty in that is that Most High is teaching us how to behave with one another. And the more we apply that, and the more we're seeing prosperity, you know? That's and right. Also, I would like to big shout out to the leadership, because a lot of time the leadership see a vision and we don't see it. And all we do is follow that counsel, and then now it becomes clear to us also. So big shout out to Israel United in Christ leadership, all right? From bishops, deacons, captains, officers on down. Big shout out. They're my role models.
Hey, all praises to the Most High, officer. And I'm glad you said that, because, like you said, it was leadership who kind of give you the kind of push, the kind of you know, do the thing when I don't know. So you can definitely see that they saw something special, and we, the public, or we, the listeners, as them say, or the people who definitely can get the response of the music, we can see that as well. And you know, I can like I said earlier on, I can tell that you men of Israel, it was destined, because one of those seem to work, one of those seem to fit each other beautifully. You know, when I hear it in the music, I can just tell everything falls in place. You know, so all praises to the Most High. Don't want to talk about the third album, because I really want everybody to come back on. So what we're going to do, through ENINE10, my sponsor, and obviously through we'll definitely get a second interview lined up, sir. And then with that second interview, we can really go into the third album, and then we can also play some tracks as well. We can also play some tracks in between, you know. So we'll definitely get that lined up again. We'll work on some dates when you guys are free, and then we can definitely bring that into the Archangel show, you know.
And also on behalf of the Benjahvites, as a token of appreciation, right?
Yes, sir.
We want you to send us a track too.
Yes, sir.
Right? Send us a track, and the next interview, like you said, we're gonna work it out.
Yes, sir.
And so we could all be in one place, and then we're gonna let the fans experience the vibe when we're together. You know, even on the phone, we got a crazy vibe, but when we get together, I'm telling you, it's a sight to behold.
Hey,
so
all praises.
I'm gonna try to work it out where we're gonna set that time.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have all the brothers together, and we'll be in one place.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna do it much better next time.
All right. Because that being said, then you know, if that's the case, and you're all in one place, the time on Zoom is unlimited. It won't be limited to 40 minutes. You know, that can be an hour and a half. That can even be a full 2 hours. It can be the full 2 hours of the Archangel show if needs be. We can work that out, no problem.
Definitely.
All right.
So, Archangel, thank you for having us once again. I got to rush.
Not a problem, sir.
Show now. That's going to happen. And we'll definitely keep in touch. All right, brother?
Definitely keep in touch, sir. And I'll be looking for a dub plate from the Benjahvites.